Alright, testing the mic. So I just wanted to make a really quick video going over this game I just had at the 1700 rather, ish rating bracket in a 10-0 classical game. This game was a French defense. We get here, and he plays the advanced. So I've seen the c5, maybe one of the most common moves, but I've also seen Caruana play this kind of quieter 97, which I opted for in this game. Still going to play c5 almost no matter what. Yeah, I would say actually c5 is happening no matter what, but I like this order a little bit better. Usually they freak out, plus your knight has more options, and then it kind of accelerates your kingside castle as well. So knight c3, I think this is a mistake. In the French, you need to play c3 yourself. This knight is not attacking anything, and after c5, this pawn will be very difficult for white to defend in any meaningful way. So c5, it's sacks a pawn for the moment, but after knight here, we attack two pawns, so gets the pawn back pretty handily. Here, after this move, I think white's best bet is just to develop his pieces and let the pawn go, since he's already in a worse position. But tries to hold on to one with b4. I could take here in the center. That would have been a fine move. I think that's the engine move, actually, but I just want to go a5 and undermine his structure further. Obviously, if he goes here, a3, which I thought he might do, it's a blunder because after takes, his rook will be hanging in that line. So he plays bishop here, which I guess defends the pawn, but I just take and then knight c6 with tempo on his bishop. He can't move his bishop anywhere, and he can't allow me to take it, so his only move is a3 now, and I just simply recapture in the center, getting my pawn back, and with a robust, strong center, white has no center pawns, black has two center pawns, connected knights, this bishop is getting taken whenever I want to, and it can't move. Black is already about +1 or 1.5. Knight f3, best move. So here I retreat. I see another target to gang up on, so hey, why not? How does he defend it? Very difficult for white in this position. Knight here, I think he's trying to be greedy and get into this square, but after bishop takes c5, the square is now defended by my own bishop, so there's nothing happening there. And if he allows it, I will go knight takes, pawn takes, bishop takes check, and then he's losing more pawns. Bishop d3, attacking nothing, preparing to castle maybe, but I don't see what this move does, really. I think maybe a better try would have just been either trading this bishop to get it out of danger, and then bishop d3. That might have been acceptable. But here, knight takes. I was expecting pawn takes and then bishop takes with check, and then I'll deal with these rooks that will be looking at each other later. I thought that line might be okay, but he just castles, which gives up the piece, and here the game is basically over because I'm just a whole piece up. I just get rid of one of his best developed pieces while saving my own knight. Queen takes, knight here because I want to play bishop d7 so it can play in the game as well. a3, I guess he was afraid of this, or maybe just wants to make air. Attacked knight, not really attacked, but he moves it anyway. So I'm thinking, okay, if I take this knight, if queen takes, I get to play bishop here, which I liked. And if takes, knight takes, I get to push in the center, which I also liked. So after castles, and another weakening king move. Don't know why he's making these moves. I guess he just has no other plan, really. Takes, and I push in the center. Knight can't go back to where it was, because then this pawn will fork his two pieces. So he comes up here aggressively, and there's no threat. But I figure, hey, it's his best piece, let's take it off. Queen takes is obviously a better move, maintaining his somewhat weak pawn structure already, but he just makes it even worse. Computer wants me to push more in the center and just do all this, but I say, okay, let's get some pressure on this and support a future rook move to a4, gaining control of this whole open rank. So that looks good to me. This was also the computer, this was the computer recommended move, so I was proud of that. Here comes f3, I guess trying to stop this push from happening. I mean, I could play it anyway, and there would be no pin tricks because my queen is defended. The thing I wanted to do in this game was just to make sure all my pieces are defended as much as possible while having a strong center. So he moves his rook away from the a3 pawn, allows me to take the a3 pawn. Instead of moving his queen, he pins his own pawn. Attack the queen, take a pawn. He's coming in for this pawn, but you know, his center is collapsed and his queen is a target. His king is getting mated, and I have a huge pawn center. Takes a pawn, take that, and now white cannot stop checkmate. It's unstoppable mate after this. And rook comes back to defend, but it's just a mate in, well, it's like a mate in 17. After this move, queen takes, rook is the computer move. But he blocks and mate. But just to go back, I think his main mistakes were here. Knight c3, there was no need for this. Just play knight f3, or c3, or bishop d3, or just make a developing move. But this just blocks his own c-pawn, and it's not really aimed anywhere. This is a weird knight. You don't need to do this. c5. Again, I think he didn't need to take on c5. His center is just going to be too weak. Maybe just here and just have a worse pawn center. But takes, trying to hold on to the pawn, and then his next biggest mistake was here, moving the same piece twice for no reason. He could have played bishop here and castle, and I think that might have been better. But he's trying to get a greedy knight outpost taken away from him, and once he castles here, it's just a piece up. White has 2 minors and black has 3 minors, not to mention a huge pawn center. So this is pretty much where the game is over. So if you made it to this far, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Maybe you learned something. My opponent didn't play very well, but this is some type of play you'll see at the club level. And one more reason I love the French defense is because it's very easy for white to make mistakes and lose their whole center. Alright, until next time.